So it's been a while since I posted. Let's get right into the audio. How's it going, everybody? To make a tutorial style audio. First of all, I'm gonna explain like what astral projection is, basically. And astral projection is kind of leaving your body, like your spirit or your astral spirit or whatever you want to call it, leaves your body and you can walk around places. It's like a dream basically, but it's really not a dream because you're aware and you're awake of your surroundings, but even though you're sleeping. You know what I mean? So, with my own experience of astral projection, I've experienced like these tingling sensations, and people call it the vibration stage. So, basically, how I did it was that what I did was kind of like intermittent fasting. When I was clean and sober at a point in my life, I noticed that when I was taking like substances and like alcohol and like all that stuff, drugs and whatnot, and also smoking cigarettes and like little, negative stuff, that toxins in your body, I had to like get away from that stuff, that negative stuff. It affects your own consciousness. It affects your physical body and your own spirit as well, right? So I'm gonna be honest. I do still struggle with like a cigarette habit and I quit everything else. But yeah, other than that, yeah. So I am gonna be kind of like honest as well. Like that even also affects your vibration. It lowers your vibration in your own body, and that's why I kind of like mentioned that. Even though I quit everything else, even that will even affect it. It'll also affect your ability to astral project. It'll also lower your vibration, and that's why I'm mentioning that as well. I like to lower my vibration too because I don't want to see it. Basically, what I did was when I did that intermittent fasting, I was clean and sober because your vibration can get very, very low when your body has toxins in your body, like negative stuff, right? And that's why it's only possible if you've been clean for like at least like a year or so. Even after a year or so, you can actually train yourself to leave your body. Eventually, you'll be able to do it while consciously being aware and awake while you're like, conscious, and you can just close your eyes, and then eventually you'll be able to actually project just like that. You'll be able to control it. You'll get to a certain point where you're able to like walk around. You don't have to go to sleep and do all the 4 hours or the wake back to bed method and all those stuff. Eventually, you'll get to that point where you're able to control, do it without even sleeping. Sometimes you'll have to do that. And me, I had to lower my vibration because I was seeing too much. I got too crazy. I went too crazy, basically, right? I've ended up in the mental health act. I went to jail for a bit and all that stuff. So that's like my honesty. It's not for people. It's not for people that don't know how to handle. This is for people that would be ready. You have to be like kind of like grounded basically when you're doing these things, because there's a lot of negative dark energies in that realm or place when you're traveling in these places, and sometimes a lot of other things will stop you from doing it, right? And I haven't astral projected in 6 years or so. I started facing a lot of dark stuff, like dark energy and all that stuff like that, right? So came to a point where I don't even do it anymore because I seen too much, and I went nuts. I went nuts basically about the information that I was getting from that. I'm not gonna go too deep into my own experiences because it's between me and them. It's not between me and and everybody else. Basically, just gotta intermittent fast, stay away from drugs and alcohol, meditate lots, stay off technology because, like the radiation of the electricity, it's basically lowering our mind too because of the electricity and stuff like that. It run on heat, it's run on electricity, so it is basically affecting our consciousness and our energy, our own body and stuff like that. And there's some because we're getting cancer, like the skin and stuff from the radiation from all these smart TVs and stuff like that. So like if you're gonna try astral projection, you have to take a break from social media and stuff like that, because you do need your imagination and visualization. The more that you're on like technology and stuff like that, the more your imagination or your visualization will start to disappear and vanish, and you won't even be able to visualize things as you used to be able to. Even cigarettes too, like it blocks our mind. Even drugs, alcohol, all those negative stuff, cut that out of your life if you want to do astral projection. I'm going to go into the positives and negatives about astral projection, the things you can learn from it. Trying to not sugarcoat things to say that this is a good thing and whatnot, and say that you should do it. I'm not trying to force anybody to believe it or not or whatever. Believe you can believe it at your own free will and stuff like that. And so the positive parts of it is that you can learn from it. You can learn from all the experiences, because sometimes you'll have very freaking awesome lucid dreams out of astral projection. You'll find out the truth within people. You'll find out the lies. You'll find out the dark and light about people. You'll be able to look into deep into other people and start finding out the truth. And that's what you can learn from it. So let me go into the negative things. You will start to have sleep paralysis. You'll have trouble sleeping. And all those dark energies will start tormenting you. Because I went in too deep into it, and that's what happened to me. And that's what I'm trying to explain here, because I'm not gonna sugarcoat things. If it's for you, then it's for you. If it's not for you, then it's not for you. Then don't try it. If you do try it, everybody be safe about it, and peace out.